Hello guys, just making a short video to show off my Minecraft server. No one's playing right now except me, but this is the system that I made a few months ago and we implemented it on the Minecraft server. So using this arrow you can select any destination you want, and there are checkpoints along the track that detect an item in the hopper carts. Actually an item code in the hopper carts, and they route you in a certain direction to deal with that. So we will head to the spawn right now. There we get in here. Hit go. And yes, I do have the Minecart experiment enabled. So minecarts go way faster and they're actually useful. Should turn left here. Yep. That was the first checkpoint. And we're here. Of course my castle's actually only right there, but I figured it'd be fun to have the option. So, where should we head now? We should go to Micah's. Check we've got a minecart, which we don't. I'll just cheat one in. So this goes straight past our one because it detects our block. We're going over the bridge. And we should go straight ahead again. There we go. We're at Micah's. Never mind that. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little prettier than the last. Check, we've got some minecarts in it. Yep. I guess we'll head to the reds. Yeah, they're the most talented builders on the server. They've got a very basic system. I'm gonna throw these in. Okay. To go to end, place one plank. I think that's the only one we haven't shown you first. Where's birch? I need some birch. You get away. Right, let's go to the end. So with any luck we should turn right now. And go underground. This is a bit of a longer ride. Unfortunately with this system you have to use powered rail the whole way, but gold is cheap as hell with most servers. In fact, I think gold's easier to get than iron these days. The reason you have to use gold is because upon acceleration and deceleration, the weights of the cart and the hopper cart accelerate differently. So if you have unpowered rail between powered rail, you'll end up accelerating slower than the hopper and then decelerating faster than the hopper, and you just end up getting farther and farther away from each other, which eventually puts you too far away for the timer to work with the routing network thingamajig. Yep, so here's the end portal. Why is it empty? We've been to the end. That's weird. I love minecarts. I'll get off at the next one to show you how it works. Should be coming up any second now. And there it goes. Okay, so the way that these guys work is that there's a default direction for when you're heading towards a place. So you have to account for this. For every station, there might be a different direction that will route you depending on the direction you come into it. So with this one, there are 3 hoppers coming from each direction. They're actually all like this. And whenever a birch log is detected, in fact, I think it's a birch log. So we fill the rest of it, and then we lock the hopper minecart. So yeah, it's birch for all of these. And when it detects birch, it switches your direction for that amount of time. It's very simple. So if we go back to my spot, or the nearest one, see which direction this defaults to. Yep. So if we go back to the first one that we saw, I think this will take us to spawn. Yep. And I'll be cheeky and go into spectator mode. So what happens when you hit the button is routes your redstone to unpower and power this, deploys your cart, then it goes over here to this encoder, which is locked out until you press the button. So there's nothing here because this torch is powering everything. Until you turn this, it will change the redstone value due to the comparator. And a different one of these will flash when you hit the button. So this is just as compact as I could make it. It powers one of these lines, and that deploys a minecart. So let's see, where does it deploy the minecart from again? I am not sure. Oh yeah, it'll be the other end because it's routed backwards. So yeah, it deploys a minecart from here, and each of these rails will deploy either this one or that one. And then the minecart, it drops the encoding blocks down into here, these droppers, and the hopper minecart will suck it out of the droppers, and that will then be sent up to the routing network, waiting for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Very low effort, just showing off stuff that we've done in the past, but I'll see you later. Bye bye.